Hello guys, good afternoon. Our time is 1 in the afternoon and our day or my day was so lazy and I was so tired. I have a body pains and headache today. So I'm not feeling totally good, but we have planned to do outside just planting peppers and tomatoes and also a sorghum. Sorghum is a kind of plants. I don't know what that exactly, but I will put that in the description, so if you wanted to know what is that kind of plants. But as I know, it's not a 100% Philippines. They don't planting that kind of plants. Maybe somewhere here in the United States just doing that, but I don't know some other countries, guys, if just planted that kind of plant. Sorghum, we can use that to feed the chicken, or we can eat that also. But I don't have an idea. I don't have a lot of idea how we prepare that. And also, that's a full of, I think, I really, I don't know exactly the details, but I will insert that to the this description. So what is about that kind of plant. So okay, before I'm going outside, I just only to say hi to all my subscribers and viewers and her. Hopefully you guys have a nice day, and if you are new to my channel, welcome you. And if you wanted another topic or some other, if you wanted to check what is in my channel, it's so easy to find out. Just go to the playlist only, so you can, it's because there is a kind like for how we're doing for the gardens, organic gardens, and also organic chickens, and then like a somewhere like a travel, but like a simple travel for now. And also guys, in the soon I'm gonna share about how I process my, for example, like a visa, or how we doing for our or the preparation, or how we prepared for our compost, or how we doing, or like, because there is something a procedure for our compost, especially from the wood chips that we use from the chicken coop. So it's not about that we're moving to the wood chips from the chicken coop and then put to the plants. It's not like that. So maybe some other persons just thinking, so what she's doing for the wood chips from the chicken, so she's apply that directed to the plants. Exactly is not like that, but we use sometimes, it's for the like for example guys, if like for the plants like a trees, it's okay, you can put directed in there, but don't put in the roads. So it's okay, you can put around of that the trees, it's fine. But after that, just put a cover a little dirt or some other, like for example like a grass, if you're cleaning, and put a grass in there, so um it will be a good. So anyway, I'll make this separate video for how I prepared for our compost, especially what kind of dirt that we mix, but not now. And because there is two ways how I put the compost or the wood chips from the chicken. So um because it's not from the chicken coop, and especially if you saw my previous video, I was clean to the chicken coop, and then we have a compost area. I live how many months in there, and then it turns like it looks like it looks pretty good, guys. The wood chips, and it's mixed by the soil. So there is a two ways, or uh, how you can mix to the plants. Either you can mix with the dirt, and for example, if you have other dirt, like her, we use we use what's called that dirt, horse manure compost, and then we mix that to the chicken wood chips compost, and before, and then after that we put that in the ground and mixed with the regular as well in our yard. So I don't have a video for now about that, but in this just later I will do that. I will show how we use. So for those who will just thinking how we're working for our garden, so yeah, so I'm gonna shortly. And also the other way is for example the wood chips, that we put that in the yard or in our compost area for how many months. After like what happened for our oats, I directly for I planted the oats in our yard, in a clean yard, and and then when the oats is like 6 inches or more than 6 inches, so we what you called we put the wood chips in the directed in there. You can throwing a wood chips in your garden, or just put there in the like around your plants, and then after that you can add some other compost, or like for example if you use a horse manure compost. But I'm not sure if some other people, or just especially the uh, people in the Philippines, just understand what I'm talking about. But don't worry about that, guys, because I'm gonna make us video for that way, or that what I'm talking about. So because it's so hard only to explain. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But uh, I just want to exit for the topic. For now only, we have planned to do planting peppers, tomatoes, and sorghum in outside. And before that, I'm gonna change my clothes. Maybe I'm gonna wear a t-shirt or change other clothes, because this is for my sleeping clothes. And guys, I'm gonna marinate for our chicken meat for our dinner, because we have a barbecue for our dinner. So anyway, see you a little bit, because I'm gonna prepare, and hopefully, and we don't have enough time because I have so very bad day. And yeah, this is a white flour, guys. I put in my nose, especially if I have a headache. I know Filipinos just know what this is. White flour you can buy by them, mostly in the pharmacy, like a mercury in there. So okay, see you a little bit, guys. And that's our papers. Now I planted for this whole bit in here. So anyway, that's a bell pepper or sweet pepper, and also there is cayenne peppers, and our cayenne peppers is spicy. It's a kind of spices. So I planted only, I don't know how much of peppers that I planted, but I'm not done, and I will plant uh, I think in here. But for now, I just want to put water, guys, because it's too warm in here, and I need to cover the hay, and this is our hay in here. So let's do it now. And that's how looks like now. We already covered by hay that keeps protect from the sun, and also keep the soil moisture. And we need to open that, guys, 3 to 5 days from now. So hopefully the papers will be recovered, or uh, it's strong enough to just survive the sun. but we will see if 3 to 5 days from now it's a good to open. So that's how it looks like now. And also I'm gonna give I'm gonna show the other bed. I planted also the tomatoes, and I will cover also a hay in this area, so it will be protected by the sun also, because our tomatoes is so very young and sensitive for the sun, especially it was by the inside in the house. So uh, our seedlings, it's not a good for the, especially if too much sun. And this is our garden here now. I'm giving a little bit of updates of our garden. That's our kale, and also there is a kale in here, and also I put radishes, small radishes guys, and early radishes. But anyway, I already used by the radishes for salad. And that's a kale. I thought it's a cabbage. I thought that's a purple cabbage, but I think it's a kale. But around July or end of this June, I will replace the radishes by, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put in there, or maybe I'll planted carrots or beets. And also this is our garlic. So that's how it looks like our garlic. Maybe we can harvest this like July or August, I'm not sure, because we need to wait until the leaves it's turn brown or yellow. So the garlic, as I know, we can harvest the garlic if there is like, I think just three or four grain only in the leaves, it's that's how we harvest the garlic. We can harvest the garlics if there is only 3 or 4 green leaf, or just leaf in each garlic. So that's how we know, or we can try, or we're testing if enough to harvest, because they don't matter about if they can stay longer in the ground. So in the other bed guys, we have our, that's a flower. You see that one plants in there, that's a flower. It looks like a sunflower, but it's a flower color orange. And also there is a mustard, that yellow flower, and that area is a garlic. And that's onions in there, where is I started a seedlings, and the seedlings in there with the onions, it's I think this is the echinacea. Echinacea is good for making a tea. I'm not sure. I know. I I was read the echinacea. It's a good for tea. There is benefits for that, but I can't memorize, guys. But later I will give an updates for that. And this is carrots. And that's carrots. It's a free from the order when we buy an or seeds by the online. And that's carrots is I think it's a red carrots, or I think red carrots. It says spicy. I don't know exactly if that's true or not. We will see later. And that seedlings in there is I think that's what you call of that. There is a melon in here, and that's the other one is there is a cantaloupe. I think that's a pumpkin. So yeah, I'm gonna plant that in the area like beside by the yellow corn. So in here we have a cabbages in here, a little bit of cabbages. Anyway, this cabbage is we bought that from the store, the big cabbage, and there is a small in here that I started that seedlings. Just looks like this. These seedlings. That's a seedlings from the, it's like a April, so that's was still a winter. And but these seeds, that cabbage is from the store. So anyway, we bought only 8 cabbages in the store. And I'm gonna show also the plastic cups in here. I don't know what looks like now. Anyway, that's in our plastic. It's so very bad looks now. uh, that's cabbages that it needs to transplant. I need to water of that. And this is our kale also that I need to transplant, and that's a kale in there that needs to transplant. And this is our uh, carrots. This is a carrots from the last year that there is a flowers now, so we leave that in like that so we can get a seeds for that, and we can plant for the next year. So anyway, there is also a seedlings in there that I started. That's a beets. Beets is a good for, there is a lot of benefits for the beets. And also guys, I have recipes for that. And we have our um, carrots, seedlings carrots in her that it need to transplant. So that's how it looks like for our garden for now. And today is June 10, 2019, and I'm gonna give an update for the next I don't know when, but maybe when, especially if our what's called, and our this all the beds in here will be full of vegetables, and also our yard, or especially the corn, peanuts and rice and also will be growing, or so I'm gonna make a separate video or an other updates for our gardens in 2019. So right now started the rain, so I'm gonna go inside and start for the barbecue, because it's around I think it's more than of 4 p.m. now. And this is our marinated meat. I'm gonna cook a barbecue today. I'll put it in the stick, so it's just a Filipino style, because I really miss a barbecue from the Philippines. So that's what we're going to do now. Anyway guys, I marinated this with a garlic powder, and also we put black pepper, onion powder, and I use kind of you can use a salt if you don't have what you call there is a chicken seasoning like this chicken seasoning is spice time. So that's what I use content, or so I found that in the store.